Guys, today, supposedly, according to the Stein line in this tweet that you see right now by NBA Central on the screen, it says that the Atlanta Hawks are the team to watch for a Ben Simmons trade. So, comment down below, do you think the Atlanta Hawks are trading for Ben Simmons? Okay, and like and subscribe for more daily NBA content. I try to post 3 videos a day. So let's go, guys, and let's talk about it. So, it's suggested to the Stein line that Atlanta has emerged as a suitor for Philadelphia's Ben Simmons. And why not? Imagine a lineup of Ben Simmons, John Collins, Trae Young, Bogdanovich, and Clint Capella. And then you can go so many lineups with Ben Simmons, DeAndre Hunter, and all these guys. So again, like and subscribe, comment down below right now. I want to hear those thoughts. And let's talk about this, okay? And I'm going to put a screen on the screen right now, a trade that I did. And it is Lou Williams, Danilo Gallinari, and Cam Reddish, who are the 2 guys that were earlier this week reported to be the most likely players to be traded from the roster because they're looking to trade those 2 players for 1 player back. And right here I put Lou Williams, Danilo Gallinari, Cam Reddish, 2 first-round picks. One of those first-round picks are OKC's. The other one's a 2028 first-round pick. And then the one from OKC is a 2022. And 3 second-round picks as a potential trade. I think that's a win-win. They get, some defense with Cam Reddish, a 3-and-D guy. They get a young guy there. They get Danilo Gallinari to be a stretch forward, be a small forward for them. And then they get Lou Will. I think that's definitely a trade that they could really like, and definitely a trade that I think is definitely feasible. But for me, I think the trade that most intrigues me is this one right here, where I added, instead of just, Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot added to this trade to give, the Sixers some more defense, another 3-and-D wing behind Cam Reddish, and then 2 scores in Danilo Gallinari and Lou Williams, and then they keep the picks the same. I think this is a win-win because right here, this actually, they send over $30 million in salary, the Atlanta Hawks, and the Atlanta Hawks receive 33, leaving them actually with about under $1 million, about $919,000 in cap space, while now the 76ers has $2.8 million in cap space. So this is a deal that it works out, and Cam Reddish still has another year on his deal. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot and Lou Williams are expiring, and then you have a guy who, in Danilo Gallinari, who, yes, he owed another $20 million on his contract, but only $5.4 million of that contract next year is guaranteed. So all in all, you could argue that it is a win-win situation for the squad. So that's where I want to hear your thoughts. Do you guys agree with me? If you're the Atlanta Hawks, I think going after our man might not be a bad move after all. What do you guys think? Okay, that's where I want to hear if you guys are on the same page with me and thinking that, hey, getting him might not be the worst thing that could happen to y'all. Because I think Ben Simmons, what it would do is, you could run lineups where Ben Simmons and John Collins are the front court, then it's DeAndre Hunter and Bogdanovich or Kevin Huerter and Trae Young, okay? And I just think that being like the potential lineups is just absurd, okay? And I think it's going to be really fun to watch, and they're going to have a lot of success with it. The other things I'm thinking about is how big they can go, because they can also go Clint Capella, Onyeka Okongwu, Ben Simmons, okay? Then they throw in John Collins and Trae Young. Okay, that is a huge lineup, because John Collins and Trae Young can launch threes technically and be the backcourt. And then you could have Ben Simmons being the small forward, Onyeka the power forward, and then Clint Capella the center. It's just the potential of those lineups are just limitless. That's basically it, guys. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you guys think this Ben Simmons trade is going to happen, or is it just, something we're just imagining? But yeah, those are basically my thoughts. I don't really have anything else I'd really want to say. I feel pretty content on how I expect this to go, I think everything's gonna go how we expect it to, but besides that, Ben Simmons, we don't know where he's gonna go. So I want to hear your thoughts.